I literally almost forgot because I was so like everything was so crazy. I'm like, do I have a live stream today? And I'm like, I do.
Yep, with me.
So hello everyone. Let us know if you're here. Yeah, I was in the shower this morning and I'm like, I think I have a live stream tonight. Because I like scheduled everything like so far in advance that I totally forgot.
Oh yeah, I understand. Because I was like, okay, calendar. I always go through my calendar every day. Like, do I have anything today? Like, do I have to go live? Do I have to
I know usually I set reminders and everything, but like I'm like, life has been crazy.
Yeah.
Kimberly's here. Hi, Kimberly. How are you? Let us know what you guys will be working on tonight, and how like Camp Nano went, or I guess post Camp Nano stuff. Devin, hi/howdy. How are you?
Devin's everywhere.
So before I forget, Kahilah, why don't you introduce yourself to everyone? Kahilah is my guest over here.
Well, okay. Hi, I am Kahilah. I am a fellow author tuber, and
channel is linked down below. Sorry.
Down below. No, you're okay. I am a paranormal, I'd like to say action/mystery writer, because I realize that's what I dabble in the most. So definitely paranormal, but action and mystery. And yeah, I'm currently still vlogging my editing process because I just got my book back from my developmental editor. And so I'm trying to finish that. So then I send it off to my copy editor. So yeah.
Woo.
Lots of things happening.
That's exciting. Do you have like a timeline of when you hope to publish this book?
Yeah. Well, at first I wanted to in December, but since I won't be able to get my book to my copy editor until the end of September, which is fine, totally fine. And then I have to do proofreading and then work on my book cover. And I'm estimating that taking like the rest of the year. So probably in January or February. Because I just want to, I don't have any reason to rush. So I'm just going to take my time and make it the best it can possibly be.
Nice. I love it.
Thank you.
Yay, it's exciting. Hi, Abigail. Welcome. Abigail. Yes, so before we went live, Kahilah and I were talking, so I have to tell the story, you guys, if you haven't been following me on social media. I know I did post, I did make a post tonight about how I didn't have a YouTube video up because of everything that's happening that I'll say. Like I filmed it, but then I didn't have the things I needed to like edit the video. But then I'm like, oh, I'll come out with it tomorrow. And then I remembered I had the live stream. So I'm like, well, this will be my video today. So that video is probably, it might come out tomorrow. It might not.
Take your time.
If you guys like aren't regularly on my channel, you will notice that my background is very different. It's like very nicely decorated, which is like not but it's because last Thursday, so it's, gosh, it feels like it was like 2 weeks ago, but neighboring townhouse so I'm in a townhouse and there's 4 like other townhouses, so we're all connected, and the townhouse right next to mine caught on fire. So like Thursday morning, I woke up at like 5:30 and I like laid in bed on my phone, bad habit. And then at, like, so like don't judge me. But then at 5:45, I was like, okay, I should get out of bed, get ready, I have to shower, all this stuff. And then I ended up, as I was about to get out of bed, I heard some yelling outside, and I was like, oh, there must be like some dogs fighting or something, because I didn't hear the word fire. So I like tried to open up my window, but I didn't have my contacts in, so I'm like blind, so I didn't see anything. So I put my glasses on, which I never show because I'm like no. But I went down, looked out my sliding glass doors in my backyard, didn't see anything, but I still heard yelling. So then I went outside and I just like turned to the left and I just see the whole side of their townhouse on fire. And I'm like, oh my God, I've never been in a fire before. I've never seen like a real fire like that. Like, so I just freaked out. I called 911. They're like, yeah, we, you know, like everyone's on their way.
Yeah.
So then I ran upstairs, woke up my husband. I was like, Chris, we have to go. The neighbor's house is on fire. And he's like, what? Like crazy.
Oh my
God. And then the police started like banging on the door. And then we told them, yeah, we're trying to get, you know, like we're coming. And like we had our dog, but our two cats like heard the banging and just ran. So we're like trying to pull one from under the bed. The other one's hiding in the closet, and they're still pounding on the door. And finally we're leaving, and they're like, there's a fire. You know, I'm like, we had to get our pets. He's like, he's like, I know, but there's a fire. I was like, I know, but they're my children.
Right. Like, you want me to leave the animals in there? Like,
like while we were standing and waiting, they, you know, they put the fire out. They went into our like everyone's places, and like blew an industrial fan. But then like I was like, see, the door's wide open. Like if I left my pets, they would have been in all that smoke. And like
oh my God,
it would not have been good. I'm like, I needed to get my pets, so we like had locked them for like hours. There's such bad smoke damage that like we're gonna need to get literally everything cleaned, like even my clothes and drawers.
Oh my gosh,
how bad like it circulated through, because like the crawl space is shared between all four units. So anyways, long story short, I'm at my mother-in-law's and will be for at least a week. I know, so it's gonna be crazy.
Oh my God. Well, I'm glad you guys are safe. Like, imagine if you weren't up already, and then you wake up and the police is banging on your door. Like,
I was just,
what?
Yeah, and we were like, what if it happened in the middle of the day and we were at work, you know, all this stuff. Like, so we're like, what if they didn't catch it? Because like the tenant, the woman who, well, actually she owns, we rent, but so like she was like, oh, I'm usually not up that early. And there was a neighbor who had been walking and saw the fire at first and rang up, you know, banged on her door. But she usually doesn't walk that way in the morning. So it was just all these like freak coincidences. So yeah, it was just nuts. So suffice to say, I had not really done too much editing. I had planned a vlog for the Worldwide Write-a-thon. If you guys don't know, that happened over the weekend. I vlogged beforehand, and then I proceeded to not do one sprint. So
I understand. It's okay.
Yeah, it was just so sad. Yeah, but I'm safe. I'm fine. It's just a headache, but it's all right.
Yeah. As long as you're safe, like that's great.
Yeah, it was just like, all right, you know, 2020, just
right. Like it's just
couldn't get worse, but not gonna hold my tongue. Hi, Rose Kindred, just popped in to see if I can learn some nuggets of writing tips. Look forward to listening. Oh, thank you. Well, so for our live stream, we're actually going to be doing writing sprints. So, I mean, I call them writing sprints, but you can really do whatever you want in the time that we're productive and we're doing sprints. Like I'm going to be editing, Kahilah's going to be editing. I don't know if you want to do a puzzle, if you want to read, if you have to do dishes, like whatever you want to do, homework,
you know.
Well, not homework in the summer, hopefully not yet.
I mean, people are in school now.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, some people
crazy.
Started. Oh, that's crazy. Hi, Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
Hello. And Phoebe, I'm 90% babysitting, 10% watching. Oh, it's so good to see you.
See you
Phoebe.
too.
And I'll see you on my live stream next week. Woohoo!
Oh, yeah.
I know I feel rusty too for my live streams. I'm like, oh gosh, wait, I haven't been on the camera in a while.
It's like, how do I do this?
Oh gosh, and I just realized I don't have like my kitty streamer or my kitty timer that I usually have. Okay, this, I'm gonna find it, and this is gonna happen. Kitty,
so
yes.
Now that I have kittens, I'm like, I'm a cat mom. Like, I understand.
Yes, it's literally the best.
Oh my gosh, the best.
So guys, let us know how long you want to sprint for and what you will be working on. Mary's here.
Hi, Mary.
I'll probably be working on some character arcs. Yes.
Nice. Oh,
I'm all about arcs.
Okay.
I think that's why I want to, oh, wait, I can make this full screen? Oh, wow, it's really big. Okay. We'll see if I like that. I don't know. It's like huge. Or a flash fiction for this week's Flash Fiction Friday. Cool.
Nice.
I saw there was this one hashtag with like sprints or with flash fiction, and I was like,
Mhm.
oh, I want to do this on Twitter, but then I'm like, this also seems like a lot of work. Like it was
Yeah.
like
Same. I'm like, but I have so much to do right now with my own books. I was like, I'll just look at everybody's. That's all I
so
can manage.
Kimberly says 25 minutes, and I'm working on reworking my first chapters. Yes, a very important chapter. And Renee, hey, Renee. Yay.
Yes.
Abigail's going to be working on some newsletters. Sweet.
Ooh, nice.
Love it. Wow. So since Kimberly said 25 minutes, we are just going to come out of the gate running. Oh, and Abigail likes 25 too. Sweet.
Oh, yes. And then there goes
100%. All right. If we combine all of like the sprints that we've done over the past,
yeah,
175. So I'm going to set this for 25.
Perfect, because I have a lot to get done.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yes.
Let's get it.
Okay, here we go. And then, okay, perfect. So guys, let us know in the comments which cat you think will win. I'll start the timer and then you can just do it while we're going. I'm gonna say the like second from the top, the like lighter gray one, because I haven't seen that color in a while.
Yeah, it looks like a off brown or something.
Yeah, it's like a tawny. I think it's like a tawny brown.
I'll do the orange tabby because I have an orange tabby.
Oh, cute. All right, you guys, I'm gonna mute my microphone and we'll start in 3, 2, 1, go. All right.
Oh,
Oh, the white cat won.
right?
I'm gonna go back up.
Next time.
Yes. We'll see who won, and let us know how you did, you guys.
Yeah.
Orion said he's validating some testing for work before I write. That's the best emoji. Hey, Mary won with the white kitty.
Oh wow.
Oh, Abigail, I love this timer because of the attention to detail. The sun being a cat, the clouds being fish, trees being fish, just so cute. Yes. It took me so long to before I realized that the clouds were fish, because I had seen the trees and I just fixated on the trees. I was like, oh my God.
When I saw the sun, I was like, oh wow, okay.
It's just so freaking cute. I just love it. Hey, Alexis is here.
Hello.
Hello, writerly people. Okay, so the two people are you and me, and everyone else are the zombies.
Yes. We're normal.
I just found Chicago Fire on Amazon Prime for free, so I'm totally addicted right now. Nice.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, you would think that living in Chicago, I would have watched Chicago Fire, but I've never seen an episode.
Me neither. I heard it's good though. So.
Yeah. There's too many good shows. That's the problem.
No, I just like recycle the same shows I watch over because I know it's good, so I don't have to like break into it. So it's a terrible habit.
I love that. Yeah. Speaking of which, I am rewatching / binging Avatar: The Last Airbender. So
I just finished binging / rewatching it, and I'm on Korra now.
Oh, I'm so jealous. We just finished book 1 last night, so yeah, and we got Cooper's mom to watch it, so she really likes it. I'm like, yeah, she likes it.
It's so good, and I have the comics because it continues into like the comics and stuff. So I have that pulled up, but I'm gonna watch Korra for now and finish that.
Oh, that's gonna be my reward for sprinting and beasting is watching Korra. Love it. But yeah, and usually I don't rewatch stuff, so it's like
really?
Yeah, I guess because I'm like, there's like I hear so many things from people about so many good shows from people that I'm like, oh, I want to check it out, but I only give it like 1, maybe 3 episodes because I'm like, if I don't like the first episode, there's so many other things I can watch. So
what? The first episodes are never good,
but some of them are.
True. I judge it by like a season. Like if I can go through the first season, I'm like, okay, I'll go and watch the rest because the first few episodes are usually like rocky, and I'm like, ugh.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Hey, Haley, how are you? Everyone's chatting. This is good. Let's see, finished cleaning my room. Now I just have to take out the trash. Yay, cleaning.
Yes, yay for that.
And so, yes, Rose, reverse psychology. Yeah.
Right.
Yay.
Good one.
Everyone pointed it out to me during my first live stream. Oh, was that the cats? I think that's what we're talking about. The cat tree and stuff. Mary, I started watching Blue Bloods last year. I've never heard of that.
Really? I forgot what it's about, but I haven't watched it either. I have a lot on my list to watch.
Yeah. What's like next on your watch or rewatch list?
Rewatch. I want to rewatch. I just finished the Vampire Diaries. Like, I mean, I watched it a while ago, but I don't like finishing shows because I like to be able to like just go back and rewatch it from the beginning, and then it recycles, and I never finished it. But I have that on my list to watch next. But then I want to watch Psych again. So I'm like debating between those two.
Oh, I've never heard of Psych. But
what?
Oh no!
Psych is so good and
fun. Is that? What's that on? Or what?
It's on Peacock, that just came out, but it's also on Amazon Prime, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm watching it. So, oh my gosh, yes.
I'm gonna add it to my to watch list. Okay, I've got like a run list.
It's this guy who is pretending to be what's it called? A psychic. He's pretending to be a psychic to help solve crime with the police department and stuff in Santa Barbara, but his dad was a police officer and showed him how to pay attention to detail and stuff. So he's just good at doing that and pretending that, oh, he solved it by being a psychic. And then he has a best friend who he like takes on all these adventures with, and they're grown men, and it's funny.
Cool. So, oh, that sounds like right up my alley.
Yeah, it's like comedy and then like serious, but not serious. So, it's so amazing.
So I have two good friends who are obsessed with the Vampire Diaries. So I've been wanting to watch it, but I think I'm daunted by like the seasons, you know, and I'm okay with it. Like I binge watched Dexter in a month and that had like 9 seasons or whatever. So I think maybe that's why I'm scared of things, because I'm like, I know I'm not intimidated by how many seasons there are, because it's just going to be binged and nothing can be done about it.
It has to have a lot of seasons or I'm not going to watch it. Like if there's something that only has like 2 seasons, I can't watch it because I'm like, I need more. Like what if I get into it and love it? Like where's the rest?
Right. Yeah, that's the trouble. Blue Bloods is a cop show. Oh, awesome.
Oh,
like Donnie Walker. Oh, nice. It's
like vampires or something.
That was I was thinking about True Blood.
Yeah, same.
Oh no, sorry, Rose Kindred.
Sorry, feel better.
Oh, stupid Halo Tata for now. Bye. Thanks for coming. Oh, Ryan said Psych is good.
Yes.
School Hill, since he was on West Wing. Nice.
They're so funny.
Cool. Hey, RK. How are you? What are you going to be working on today? So I forgot to say, so I had tried to ignore like rewriting this one chapter, but then the next day I kind of talked it out and I was like, okay, I think I'm okay with like rewriting this chapter because I need to show things instead of telling it, which is completely changing the scene. So I'm like, just do it, Holly, just do it. So I'm doing it, and I've been very slow because I haven't like sat down and written like new words in a long time. So I got a page, which I should be looking at word count, right? But I'm like, I did a page. Oh my God, I thought it was so much, 283 words.
That's good.
I did so much. That was 25 minutes.
That's okay. You're reworking it, you know. We haven't written in a, you know. That's okay.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm like, you know, a nano.
Let's get it.
How did you do with your edits?
Let's see. So I'm like rewriting while and editing at the same time, because that's how I'm trying to do my drafts now, to like instead of just going through the document, because I find I'm catching more when I just have my old document on one side, the new document, and just typing everything, because I'm reading and typing at the same time, so I'm able to catch more. So that's good. So I typed hold on, 776 words.
Wow.
It's like words that were already there, so it's like it doesn't count as new words, but I did edit while I was doing it, so I feel like that counts.
Yeah, totally. It does. Yes. Okay, guys, so let us know if you want to go. Do you want to go for another 25? I feel like what are people?
We can go a little shorter. I don't know. Like 15, 20, like in that area. I don't mind that. Because like I got a nice chunk done, so now I can just flow. I don't have to like, get more. Like I can relax. Yeah, exactly. Even though I probably would a lot.
Right. And now that I've like restarted the scene, because it's always hard to kind of going from like the blank page, you know, but it's like, okay, I started this and I know where I'm going with it and where it's going to connect to what I've already written. So, so I'm feeling okay too.
Good. Oh my gosh. So contacted my the copy editor that I want to do my copy edits and stuff, and so we've been talking back and forth, and she asked for like 5 to 10 pages of my, the first 5 to 10 pages of my book. So I grabbed the first 10 pages of my book, and then I bought Grammarly so that I can like catch stuff. And I like edited before I put it in Grammarly, and I was like, okay, I got this. This is good. And then I put it in Grammarly, and it was like, you're not a great writer. I'm like, it didn't say that, but like it caught stuff, and I was like, I thought I was great. Oh my gosh. I'm just like, oh, it actually catches so much. Like
it's hard. I always forget. Like I'm like, does the comma go after here or not?
Like, so, oh my gosh, it's so great. I'm like, I'm dumping my whole book in there before I send it off to her, so she won't have as much to do, because it was doing a lot of copy edits, and I'm like, I like this. I want to see what she catches too after what Grammarly catches. So,
yeah, that'll be good. That's smart. That's so exciting. Oh, Ryan says 20 is good.
I like 20.
Haley said Grammarly, the free version, drags me all the time.
Okay, it's like, no, you suck. Like, you didn't do it right. I'm like, my heart.
Grammarly be savage. So
okay, like, geez, who told you to be that savage?
So the other one I like throwing in for, it's kind of how do I say, it's like kind of a mix between line and developmental, because it's the Hemingway editor app. Hemingway editor, yeah. And so like you just copy paste it into the that website, and it pulls up like how many times you use passive voice, if like there's lots of like really hard to read sentences, like we'd be like, oh, I didn't realize that this is like has a lot of new like fantasy words. It's like, oh, this is like really, really a long sentence that might be hard for people to kind of process. Adverbs, passive voice, and I'm trying to think because I haven't used it in a while, but yeah, so that's a good one I like to throw into to kind of catch things.
Let me write that down, because yes, anything I can do to become a better writer. Okay.
My fave. Oh my gosh, there's someone at the door that my dog is barking like crazy.
I was like, that's a lot of barking. What?
I know, and they're like feeding off each other, because my dog and my 2 cats are here. So like my poor cats have to be in the room, but then my dog and my mother-in-law has a dog, and so like we're like going down the stairs. She hears the stairs creak and she starts barking. We're like, it's me.
We're home.
All on edge because she's like somewhere new and she's feeding off. He's barking. So, but then also he hates this one husky. So he was like, when he's just going off and then she goes off, but it's like there's this husky passing by and they hate it.
Oh my gosh. That's so terrible.
So like, all right.
All right, come on.
All right, we are gonna do 20 minutes.
Yes, 20 is good.
Ooh, okay, and then I'll share the screen. Is this sharing it? Okay, cool. Woot.
Okay, here we go.
So, I'm gonna go with the black one for Zuko.
I was gonna do it too. Yay!
Okay, we'll be cat twins.
Cat twins, yes. While being twins.
Love it. So guys, let us know which cat you think is going to win in the comments, and we will start the timer. And happy writing in 3, 2, 1, go. Yay! We
Oh my God.
won.
Yes.
I was like, I'm trying to finish this sentence.
I looked, I'm like, oh, a few seconds. Okay, all right.
Yay! How did everyone do? I finished that scene and connected it to what I've written, and now I'm trying to cut and change what I've already written because it's too long and kind of cuts the tension. So I'm trying to streamline it. So yay, success!
Oh, that's so good.
Feels good. Feels good to be making progress.
Right? Oh my gosh, that's me right now. What did I just do? I was just writing out a scene because my main character, she is temporarily human.
Ooh.
And now she's finding out that she's not really human and someone took away her memories of her real life. So now she's getting all that information dumped on her and she's like, what is going on? So yeah.
Wow, that sounds so good.
Yeah, so I'm just working on that part right now, which is exciting.
That's the fun part. Oh my gosh, I love it. Some people said yellow cat. Ryan, the white one failed you this time.
So sorry.
Hey, ADHD writer. Hi, hello. I accidentally disliked when I was trying to I fixed it, but my heart just jumped out.
Me. I'm like, okay.
Oh my God. That's so funny. Maybe that's what I'll do now when I'll see, which I rarely see dislikes, but now I'm gonna get all these dislikes because I'm but I rarely get, I'll be like, oh, their finger just slipped and they didn't.
Yeah, right. I'm like, they didn't mean to. Maybe they'll change it later.
Okay, Heather's here. Heather. I'm still at work, but just wanted to pop in and say I'm being productive. Yay. Okay.
We love it.
Thanks for popping in. I know you're at work.
Right. That's so great. What? I'm never able to pop in on streams if I'm at work.
I know. No, me neither. Right. I can't. Yeah. Even I've been trying to pull up my manuscript to be like, oh, if there's some time in between patients or something, and I've maybe I can start, and it just doesn't happen. So literally I just open up the manuscript and I'm like, I gotta tell my patient, I can't do it. I try to
and then me, I would want to focus fully on it. So if I'm not able to, it's there's no point because I'm gonna have to go back and make adjustments anyway because I wasn't fully into it. So yeah.
Totally.
Yeah,
that makes a lot of sense. So I'm frequently temporarily human.
Right?
Oh my God, that's the best thing
I like
ever.
to think. We're all temporarily human and our abilities will eventually come. Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's why Ryan will be proud. I have just a little bit of coffee.
Nice.
Because since I got less than 5 hours sleep, I was like, I just want to make sure I have energy, which I do. I always do. If I'm feeling tired before a live stream, my guest and everyone on gives me energy.
Yeah, you get that rush of I'm live, I'm talking to someone, I can't edit this, so it's just all of that, and you're just hyped.
I know. It's just really nice because I've been finding I've been the most productive lately, when I'm on live streams and doing live streams. So it's been helping a lot.
That's good. Usually when I'm on a live stream, I'm a part of it, I'm able to be productive. But if I'm in the audience, it's so distracting from my work because I'm always want to talk and just say something. And I'm just so when I see live streams pop up, I'm I will have you there, but I can't comment because then I'll get sucked in and I will not get any work done.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the struggle's real.
Yes, I'm just this is supposed to be productive. Oh man.
Yeah, speaking of productive, how did everyone do?
Right.
That's okay if you guys did nothing too. It's fine.
It's okay. I just have deadlines. So because like I want to finish doing all of these developmental edits by September 1st, and I'm on track to be done there. And since I don't have to send this to my copy editor until September 21st, I was like, I wanted it to be like the first week in September, but then an idea popped in my head. I'm like, please be the end of September. And it was. So now I'm going to, like, Grammarly just popped up. I'm going to put my book in Grammarly. That's going to take longer. I want to get a proof copy of my book so I can do edits that way also, because I'll be able to catch even more in book form. So, I'm just excited for that.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, I haven't, it feels like it's been so long since I've been at the stage where I've like, because usually when I when I finish the first draft, I'll like print it out and like write down like developmental stuff because it's easier for me to kind of catch and write down, and then I go make the changes. But I feel like it's been so long since I've done that. But I know like Natalia Lee will like make her the like fake cover and then print out and have the actual like book, which I think is like, I've never done, but I think that would be really cool to be like, this is mine. And like, even if it's just like the first draft, I feel like it would be like fun to.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And I feel like you would catch a lot because you'll be like reading it like a book. So you'd be a little more critical.
Yeah. And you'd be like, wait, what just happened here? Like something's supposed to happen here. So like, yes.
Because the thing that I always think about is like, you know, with books, it's like there are so many eyes on this book, and you'll still find like mistakes, and it's like, you know, and it'll be like page 10. It's like, how did I miss that? It's like right there.
Right. Like, but yeah, that's why I'm just like, I'm gonna get a book form, make a temporary cover and everything, and then I can see how thick it is, how many pages I actually want, and just catch everything. And plus, I just feel like it'll be cool to just have a red pen and just go through it and see all the mistakes and like, I can get even better.
Yeah, I feel like that's like very like rewarding because you're just like, ooh, yeah, you're making it better. You're tightening it up here, and you're this, you know, catching this. And
exactly.
So then are you going to be formatting your own book or having
Absolutely not. No, because I know me, I will end up butchering the mess out of it. I'll be like, how did I get here? And I don't want to teach myself because there are people out there who can do it for me. So I am paying like I'm going to, what's the site called? Damonza, I think you say it. So they do formatting and book covers and stuff. So I'm going to have them do my book cover and do the formatting for my ebook, from print, everything. Because I'm like, I will pay to do it. I'd rather pay so it can have nice quality than me and I mess it up. And yeah.
I love that. Yeah. I feel like it would be worth it for me to pay someone else to do it because I would spend much more time and it wouldn't come out right. And then I'd probably still need to get it done anyway.
Right. And I'm like, what if I need to change something? I change a sentence and my formatting just goes crazy. And I'm just like, are you serious? Like, I'd rather pay someone and that'll be perfect.
Yep. I love that. Oh, look, Haley, I'm playing Animal Crossing because I'm exhausted from cleaning. Oh, I feel you, girl. Nice. I started, gosh, this game is so old, but it was before the fire. I started Dark Cloud, which is like, I think it's for, oh my goodness, maybe like the PS2 or something. So it's like really, I think it was for the PS2. I know, like really bad graphics, but it was like really fun, and it was kind of a mash between like an RPG and like Sims in a way, because like you gain like back like things in the city. So it's like, ooh, I want to put this person's house here, or I'm going to plant this tree here. And then as you gain things back from the world, it'll be like you'll get someone and they're like, ooh, my room used to see the river. So you're like, oh wait, I have to put their house near the river. And then once you get the river, so it was kind of fun.
That's cute.
Like, ooh, this is like unique and different. But I only played it once because I just like, I got busy, and then now I don't have that with me. So yeah, that needs to be a thing that I get back to doing.
That's so cool. That made me think of a game I used to play all the time called Virtual Villagers. Like it's an app, and like you have a bunch of people who were stranded, and you have to start building stuff. So you can make one be a builder. You can make one be someone, a female who just always births children and stuff, or you can have one be what is it, a gardener, a fisher, and then you just keep building up your family, and then some die, and then you can bury them, and then your kids grow up, and it's just a cycle that repeats, and it's so cool. You just unlock a bunch of stuff. I need to download that again, actually.
It's fun. Oh my gosh, that sounds super fun. Oh, I randomly forgot because you were talking. I was like, oh no, what if this happens? That the Wi, I think there's a new connection, so I don't think it's gonna go out. But because Chris like literally brought like both of his monitors and like his whole computer setup, so that he could work from home. But like the Wi-Fi had gone out once, so I'm like, I hope that doesn't happen.
Oh my gosh.
I think he bought some. So anyways, if I go away, I'm sorry guys, but like I think it'll be okay because I think he got like whatever cable he needed to make it more secure. I don't know because I'm not like technology is like I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm really glad I have because I'd be like I don't know what to do.
No, I feel you though because sorry, in California they're having rolling blackouts and stuff. So at any time, we don't know what time, I could just have a blackout and my Wi-Fi could be out. So I'm just like, please let me go through this live stream and
oh my gosh. Well, yeah, and then the power like in the whole area went out yesterday for like an hour or two because like some worker cut some line or did something. So like because at first Chris was like, oh gosh, the Wi-Fi went out, and then it was like no, literally the whole power went out. But we both go out, you guys.
Yeah, we're like, okay, bye.
Oh, Mary played Virtual Villagers. Cool.
Oh, see, it's so awesome. Oh my gosh, I love it. I need to Virtual Villagers. Yes, there we
go. Check that out now.
Yes. It's great.
Yeah, now I'm gonna look at this. I'm gonna pull this up when I put springtime vegetables. I had to research what vegetables grow in the springtime.
Oh, are you planting?
No, it was for my manuscript.
Your book?
Yeah.
I'm like, I have weird stuff that I have to Google too. Like I literally have like a page for just like supernatural, like crazy dark creatures and stuff, so I can like try to create my own or mash up some creatures. And
cool. I like that. That's fun. I love like because then you just like learn stuff too. You're like, oh
yeah,
you know,
especially about like different what is it called, different cultures and stuff, and different myths with creatures, you know, like the Loch Ness monster and stuff, just like things along those lines with crazy supernatural that had happened. Yeah, it's so good.
Cool. All right, you guys, do you want to go another 20? You want to do 15? We'll go. I forgot to say Kahilah, but usually people stream for 2 hours. usually my streams are 2 hours. So yeah.
Yeah, I have no problem. I have nothing to do, so. Oh my God! Maybe the husky walked by.
Maybe the husky walked by. Yeah, it was like mad.
So,
Haley,
but yeah, 15, 20.
Another 20. Yeah. I love the little face. Ooh, yeah, let's do it.
Like, so I can play more Animal Crossing.
That's right. Yeah, make us do the 20. All right.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I don't mind. More work for me to get done.
These are the same colors. Okay, there we go. I was like, I think, were those the same colors? I don't know. Hold on, let me see. Were those the same colors or different?
I think those are the same.
Let me clear. What? I think they just changed order. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, okay. All right.
the little tawny one. I'm gonna go with that one since he failed me first time, but I think third time I got the charm.
I'll end with the tabby again.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I
The
got
orange tabby.
the dog stopped. Okay, let's stream. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
The white
There
one.
goes the white one.
Did Ryan do a third time?
Wow.
Oh my
That'd be
God.
great if you did.
I know. Man, I wanted the little tiny one to win.
I know. Oh my God. The orange one almost won.
Very said ginger.
Place.
Yeah, it was close. I love I love watching the end because it'll be like there's like just one zooms forward. I'm like, that one was last the whole
Yeah.
time.
It's like you're last, and then suddenly it's like, how did you get first? Come on.
I need to do that
So,
one time,
yeah.
just like watch it for like 5 minutes and like see what happens.
Yeah, because it literally, it's like, it's crazy.
Oh, so let us know how you guys did. Oh, Ryan forgot to comment.
You can say you thought about the white one.
Yeah, yes.
There you go.
Oh, Haley was actually going to do some work other than, I mean, Animal Crossing is work, good work.
Good relaxing.
Yeah, the comments from a beta reader into the manuscript. Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
Let's see how that went. I finished that chapter that I was working on, so
Yay! That's so good.
I'm so excited. Yay. That was like a great to be like, I got a chapter done. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah, me after editing. Oh. I'm like,
Pick the white one.
Yeah. Came from the future.
Yes.
With this one, what did I do? Oh yeah, I finished. Well, I'm not done with the chapter because my chapters are so long. I need to stop. Like literally, my second book only has 19 chapters, even though it's at 114,000 words, because my chapters are so long.
What?
Like the thing about me is I like to write until I feel like it's done. But when I do my second draft of it, I'm gonna, of course, split it up because that's just too much to read. But I just wanted to get the story out there.
Yeah.
And on a second draft, focus on chopping stuff up because I'm like, if I think about writing, like chopping it up into different chapters, then I won't finish the book when I want to. So I'm like, just write.
Right.
And then editing you can hate writer you later. Okay. So
yes, that's what Alicia, my friend, says. She's like, save that. This is future Alicia's problem, or this is future Hallie's problem. So this is future Kahilah's problem.
Exactly. I'm like, oh, I may hate writer me, but it's okay.
Yes, I love that. Because like, yeah, so Abargo's riddle is 257 pages, double space, and I have 42 chapters. They are short. Like the chapter I just finished was like 6.5 pages.
Wow. Yeah, that's good.
I try to keep, so like I try to keep them between like 6, and there's some shorter ones and then some longer ones. Like if they're long, I'd say they're like, gosh, like 12 pages. That sounds really long.
Really? That doesn't seem long to me at all. That's the crazy thing.
I think I'm always like, fast, I want to get to the next scene or the next chapter. Like, I think I'm not as like patient as I probably could be with like writing scenes. So that's why I was like, I described enough of this writing new stuff. I'm moving on.
Yeah, I feel that. Me, I'm just like never done with a scene. It's like, come on, you're writing so much. Like, I think they can get this later in a book. And I'm just like, okay, fine, let's be done. Okay.
But I feel like, so for me, like developmental edits are like the hardest thing for me. So I feel like cutting things I've already written feels like easier than trying to write in. If I like being an underwriter, I feel like that would be hard for me to like fill in the gaps, as opposed to being like, I wrote too much description here, I can cut out this sentence, or I don't know, I can combine these two scenes because this one doesn't do anything for progressing story or whatever. Like That's how
That's me. Yeah, because I'm such an overwriter. Like I overwrite everything. My first book was 105,000 words. And then when I did my second draft and developmental edits, I got it down to 89,000.
Nice.
So that's what it's currently at right now. So we'll see the third draft when it's done. But like, I don't understand how people can like underwrite and then add later. I'm just like, I can't do that. Like my thoughts have to be like complete and then I just take away.
Yes. That's really hard. That's why I was having issues with my NaNoWriMo novel last year, because I just had so much filler, like describe this here, stuff happens here, and I like never do that. Like I don't want more work for myself later. I want to do as good of a job as I can on the first draft, and like, so the struggle is real.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? I want to know what it's like to overwrite. Oh.
I don't know, man. I just like, so I'm writing a series and like a trilogy, and then I have 3 other spinoffs that I already know I'm going to write. So for me, it's just putting too much information about the world and the story in one book or book 2 or book 3 when I'm about to start on it. So it's like, I can take some and spread it out over the rest of the series. So that's what it's like to me to overwrite. Like I just write too much of the story into that one book when I can just stretch it out.
But that's good, because then it's like you've got stuff that like can be for later, and
exactly.
That's cool. That like makes your job easier.
That's what I'm just like, I'll write the series for now. Like I literally don't have any other books in mind besides this series, because it's going to be a 16-book series, but each 3 books will be a trilogy, and then the rest will be spin-offs. So
oh my God, that's so cool.
Thank you.
I love that. That is just like, my mind is blown thinking like about all those books in like one world. But I just saw something on Twitter this morning where they were asking what's the author with the most books that you've owned, and I forget the person that like kept coming up, and I'm like, who is it? Oh, Terry Pratchett. But then like people were showing and so I've never read any of his books, I'm assuming. But like they were showing their bookcases, and there was just like so many books by like one person, and I was like, whoa. And then I think it was what was it, like the Nancy Drew
series? My gosh,
and there were so many. I was like, what?
Yes.
I'm like, what, 20, 30? But you can do so much new story, same character, and I think that's so cool.
Yeah, mine will be different characters, different main characters for the trilogy. So my first trilogy will be the same main character, and then my second trilogy will be a character that's from the first trilogy that's like barely in there, but like she's important enough to where it's like, what is she? Like we need her story. So it's gonna be about that. And then I have an origin story trilogy that I have about my main character's parents, who she didn't know about, and it's crazy.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun. I like, the closest I've got to like something like that is for the Celestial Code, the novel that I've shelved for now. I had like kind of like origin story, like prequel for like all these different characters, but it was going to be like, and then I'm like, and then I can make it a novella bind up. And I was like, what, Hallie, like you need to sell the first book first, not think about this novella bind up prequel.
Yes, I have novellas planned too, like for the characters who aren't as important, but you know, they might want a little story. So
they want little songs.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Haley said, I overwrote the scene where the MC and her love interest finally realized their love for each other. Tons of purple prose.
I applaud people who can do purple prose, because like me, I can't write that eloquently. Like, man, that's just beautiful. Like, you got it.
I'll do that, but then like, you know, sometimes my critique partner's like, this is unnecessary, cut. And I was like, but I like it.
It's beautiful. I need it.
And I'm like, well, I'll just use it for somewhere else where that doesn't have it, so I'm not overdoing it.
That's so good. That's why I don't think I could ever write fantasy. Like when people are like, what's one genre you don't think you'll ever write? I'm like, fantasy.
No, it's not like that. They're meowing and like pawing at the door, and there's a little bit of give, so you just hear doom, Doom, doom.
No.
But I think they hear me because I've been gone all day at work. So they're like,
Yeah.
you're there. Love me.
Love me. I'm here. But yeah, fantasy, even though like what I'm writing has some, you know, like fantastical elements and stuff, but it's more paranormal and supernatural than fantasy.
Oh.
And I can't write all like the world building and stuff like that is too much for me to handle because I like to be simple, like describe a little bit for you to understand what's going on, but then let's get back to the plot. Okay.
Yes, yes.
So,
yeah, that's why I could totally see myself writing like contemporary or something because
yeah,
I'm
same.
very character driven and like I
Me
like
too.
doing like the world building, but I'm like, but it will be easier and then I could focus on these relationships and have more subplots because I'm always just like, all right, here's my one subplot. Oh wait, I need more, you know, so
Yeah.
like
Yes, oh my gosh, like my book is so character driven. It's going to be like, where are y'all anyway? Like it's like, who cares? My character is not focused on where she is. She told you where the trees are and maybe a little house, but she just wants you to understand that this is her journey that she's going through.
and that's all you need. So
Exactly.
Terry Pratchett wrote a lot. Oh, if you ever heard of Good Omens, that was Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett. Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I've heard of Good Omens. Okay. Hi, Danya. Oh, sorry, we're just at the end of our live stream, but thanks for hopping in. Please watch the replay because I love watching live stream replays to stay motivated when there's not like a live one going on. So thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'm gonna go take care of these pets because
do it.
But thanks everyone for joining. This was so much fun.
It doesn't feel like 2 hours. What?
Yeah, it really does not feel like 2 hours. It feels like it's been like an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this was so much fun. Oh my gosh, it was just great. Kahilah, you guys please follow Kahilah. Her channel is linked below, and I know she's also on Instagram. And I think I'm following you on Twitter. If you're on Twitter, maybe not. Okay, I'm not following you, but I will then. And she's got great vlogs, and yeah, so go follow her. And her book sounds so good. So
thank you.
And I think I have, when's my next live stream? I think it's next Tuesday. Yeah, because I was trying to plan them for like Tuesdays or weekends. Yeah, be on the lookout. Kahilah, I will have to have you on as a guest again because it was so much fun.
Thank you so much for having me. I loved it. Oh,
yeah, thanks for coming. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks, Mary. Thanks, everyone. And we'll see you guys next time.